Leading up to the Mexican Revolution, there was land disposition, economic exploitation, and political repression. The struggle for Mexican independence began with the fall of the Aztec Empire, leading to 3 centuries of colonial rule.
Mexico needs a political reform. No longer will the people of Mexico stand by and be opposed and oppressed by Porfirio Diaz. We cannot stand by while this dictator rules our country. You know, I'm not a very big fan of dictators. And we've been under Diaz for what, 29 years?
30 years?
30 years? Wow. Well, anyways, it's time to change that. Change like that comes with me being president. I enjoy democracy, and I feel like it could really help Mexico. I did try to prevent Diaz from running again with the anti-re-election party, but it never really caught on.
You know, I never really liked the way Madero thought. He likes this thing called, democracy. Ugh, not even a fun thing to say. I mean, I originally didn't want to run for president. I announced my retirement 2 years ago, I know. But I can't just stand by while Madero ruins everything I put into place. I'm a mestizo. I was born to poor parents, and I served in the army in the Mexican-American War. The people like me. Sure, I destroyed the local leadership, and I had people report to only me, and I tanked the democracy, and I ignored the true natives, but he was rich. He was born to rich parents, and people can't relate to rich people. I think I'm gonna arrest Madero.
You cheater! You cheated! You arrested me! You can't do this! Breaking news as riots break out in Torreon with Emilio Madero, brother of Francisco Madero, capturing the city from federal troops, resulting in the murders of 303 Chinese immigrants and 5 Japanese immigrants.
I'm not dealing with this anymore. The people become outraged. They think I'm the one that betrayed them. I should have retired my chance. I should have never come back to office. I have to leave. I have to flee to France. The people of Mexico will attack me if I don't. The 10 days ahead of us will be rough, both mentally and physically. Beginning on February 9th, 1913, where we will defend our capital and escape from the revolution. I will make arrests, prosecutions, and executions to defend the power I own, to defend the power I deserve.
I'm worried that there are plans to assassinate me and the vice president. I can't help but think that people would try to kill us. Now that I've gained the role of presidency, though maybe what's happened to me in the past has me traumatized, maybe I will be killed. Would someone lead an attack on my committee? I am protected by the armed forces of our nation. Hopefully all will be okay.
Get a chance to think about what we'll do for our nation during these bloody days. I don't believe we'll need protection, but of course you made that promise to our citizens. If you aren't up to date on things, then they can demand it from you. If the people want to, they can overthrow you, just as they did Diaz. Though the people do feel as if you protect them, I can see your worry. Your doubt is yourself. The people will protect us as we will protect the people. We are not in danger. I'm certain nothing will happen to you and our committee.
You know, Jose, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think you're right. I'm gonna do everything in my power to protect our nation from these following 10 days, no matter what the consequences, till my death. I've been sent by Victoriano Huerta to end your lives so that he may take his rightful place as president.
After the deaths of the vice president and president of Mexico, 2 political leaders, Emiliano Zapata and Venustiano Carranza, declared war on Huerta.
Thank you to all my supporters who have gotten me here today, for believing in me to lead Mexico on a path to freedom from dictators and oppressors. I follow in the footsteps of past presidents who have tried to oppose, and I will do what they could not.
What do you plan to do for the country?
I plan to make amendments and write a new constitution to deal with issues like land reform, labor rights, and education reforms.
What do you plan to do if any uprising starts?
I'll strike them at the heart, make sure they can't recuperate. I will not be taken down. No further questions. With these uprisings, General Obregon has become so powerful. I can't stay here in Mexico any longer. I have to go, leave, flee to the city. I'll travel by train. They can't track me that way. I have to start packing. Hello, Venustiano Carranza. I'm Rodolfo Herrera. I want freedom for Mexico. And freedom means you not being in power anymore. It means you leaving. Permanently. Say goodbye. General Obregon went on to become the president, ending the 10-year-long Civil War. He was president for 4 years and was later assassinated in 1928 as president-elect.